So.
The other update is the Rubik's update.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So I can solve it now in, my best time was 2 minutes, but that was kind of a lucky turn. But I am about 2.5 minutes is how fast I can do it. I looked into speed cubing because I was like, if I get under a minute, is that like good? No, it's not. The record for using the beginner algorithm, which is what I'm using, is you can get under 20 seconds if you do it. If you're like, that's the current record. And the actual world record is under 4 seconds.
Holy moly.
And that does include a period of 15 seconds of looking at the cube. So it's 4 seconds plus 15 seconds, feels like to me, but I won't quibble. And the other interesting fact I learned about this is that the actual Rubik's brand cube is not, the tension and the turn motion is not ideal for speed cubing. And so there's a bunch of Chinese companies who make the cubes that all the speed cubers prefer. And it's a whole community. Of course it is. Of course it is. I didn't know, but I looked it up, and now...
There's like conventions and stuff, right?
I think so.
Maybe not just for Rubik's, maybe they're gaming conventions or something, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten that far into it, but it is like, it's a bigger world than I was expecting. But it makes sense because...
What's the biggest Rubik's Cube you've ever seen?
I don't know, but I'm sure someone's documented it. This one. This is the biggest cube I've ever seen. No, now I forgot what I was...
Sorry, but I got excited by a big Rubik's Cube. Now we're on hot topics.
That it makes sense because no one is really coming up with... Like, I didn't figure out how to solve it. And I'm not a topologist. I'm not going to invent a new way of solving it. Although people probably are. But that the thing to compete is like... Because it's an algorithm. Who can do the algorithms the fastest? That's what the competition is. And now I'm hooked. At least for the rest of the summer.
You ever gonna graduate to the round ones?
I feel like the edges help me, because once you get your speed up, you do want to like go by feel as much as looking, and I feel like
Are you gonna try blindfolded then?
Circle. We'll see. We'll see if I can get under a minute. That's my current goal is to get under a minute.
All right. Well, if you work your way up to it, you can do a blindfold, and I'll peel off the stickers.
Well, then it's done.
You don't know.
It's solved.
Not the original.
Yeah. They sell stickerless ones that are just like colored cubes, which some people prefer.
For endurance.
Yeah. Well, it's like anything. There's a whole culture around it of like the stickerless ones. Some people like those, and some people only like the sticker ones, and some people like this kind of friction, and some people don't like that kind of friction. And then like one tip I read was like, you're gonna get a couple cubes. Make sure one of them's super quiet, because this one when it turns, it does make a...
That'll get you caught in class.
Yeah, that's why they recommend getting a quiet one, so you could just do it under your desk in class and no one will know. I mean, your teacher's going to see that you're doing something, but they're not going to hear it at least. You can speak confidently as being a teacher that when you think you're hiding something under your desk, I could see that you're hiding something under your desk.
The other shapes at all? I know there's pyramids. Those excite you?
Not really. I'm a staunch traditionalist. I mean, it's a
You're
surprise.
a cubist?
Yeah, it's a surprising stance for me to take, maybe, but I'm pretty conservative about some things.
Shapes.
I'm a shape conservatist. I'm a social progressive and a shape conservative.
At least you know what to run on now.
And a fiscal mess.